Well, good morning, everybody. How are you all today? We all made it through another day. Last night I had a beautiful dream. I was walking on a white sandy beach, and that probably explains my footprints in the kitty litter. Then I got up and I was digging a hole in my backyard. My next door neighbor came over and said, "What are you doing, Jimmy?" I said, "My goldfish died." He said, "That's a big hole for a goldfish, Jimmy." I said, "Inside your friggin' cat." Well, I can't go over. I'm blown away, with all the stuff that's going on, and there's some bad news coming down today around the world, I guess, about this pandemic. But the talent that's out there. I've been watching, on the kitchen parties and all that type of stuff, and people are getting the guitars and the banjos and the fiddlers out, and the kids are singing, and people are dancing and clapping their hands, and it's becoming a different world. I think the way the world should be, and I know I'm sure enjoying it. And I know you guys are enjoying it out there too, and it's nice to be back here with you. And the frontline workers too. I'd like a big hand for them because, gosh, I know I'm scared to leave the house, but they're out there every day doing it, man. And God bless them. From the grocery store workers to the people who drive taxi cabs, to people in hospitals, and they're just wonderful, wonderful people. I don't know how it goes. But over my career, I've traveled to a lot of different places. I played in a place called Dildo, Newfoundland. And, the different names in Newfoundland. There's Dildo, there's Come By Chance, there's No Name Brook. There's a million of them. And I always wondered if Newfoundland has an earthquake with dildo vibrators. I was actually telling a story to a guy on an airplane coming home one time from Toronto, and he was from Dildo, and he said the fish plant closed there several years ago, and everybody was pretty sad about that. But then it reopened, and the headlines in the paper the next day were, "Women are elated that Dildo plant is open again." That's a true story. So, this little song will start the morning off or the afternoon off with all my Newfoundland friends and cousins down in Newfoundland, Phyllis and all the people in Marystown, Holyrood and St. John's, and all over Newfoundland. Old Stomper Tom Connors was an old friend of mine, and we did a lot of talking back and forth sometimes, and he was a different guy. He made some different songs up, and you got to have a different mind to make up a song like this. Well, you might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is an oofy, and he rides away to glory, away in a golden dory. He rides away to glory, away in a golden dory. Old codfish stands from Newfoundland, when he dreamt that he had 3 fishes. So he took Mars and all the stars, and he took them into big fishes. And he said, "Oh my, the sky's too dry." He made a wave of motion, and the moon like a boat began to float upon the starry ocean. You might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a doofy, and he rides away to glory, away in the golden dory. I get this verse. One day he strayed to the Milky Way, where he cast his nets upon it, and he saw the tail of a great big whale, so he harpooned his comet. He never had a pot for the fish that he caught, had he used a Big Dipper, and the moonlight drove made a great old stove, cooking up smelts and kippers. You might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a doofy, and he rides away to glory, away in the golden. Come all together! You might think it's goofy, but the man in the moon is a doofy, and he rides away to glory, away in the golden dory. He rides away to glory, away in the golden dory. For all the Newfoundland friends out there, how many people have got a stupid brother, huh? I got a dandy. He had somebody breaking into his house the other day, and the police came and caught the guy, and he took him away. Next day, my brother went down to the police station, and he went in and said to the sergeant, "I want to talk to the man that broke into my house last night." And the sergeant said, "No, you can't talk to him today, but you'll have your day in court with him." He said, "By the way, what would you like to ask him?" He said, "I want to ask him how he got in the house without waking up the wife." I call him Peanut Brittle, because he's half nuts. Oh, it's something else. I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you today. During my live shows, I do a lot of different, like country music, folk music, and hand clapping music, and a lot of audience participation stuff too. So I don't know if you're up for it or not, but I hope you are. I'm gonna take you back to 1962. Back in the day, I opened for the Everly Brothers at the Metro Center in Halifax, and we had 10,000 people there. So I'm going to take it back to 62, and you're going to sing the rock and roll harmonies, okay? Here's your part here. This is my story, it's sad but true. Go, ow. Okay, one more time. This is my story, it's sad but true. About a girl that I once knew. She broke my heart running around with every other guy in town. Hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, here's my story, well, it's never true. By the girl I once knew, she broke my heart running around with every other guy in town. I say, hip, hip, oh, hip, hip, oh, hip, hip, oh, hip. Remember this one here? Where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I gotta be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Whoa, whoa, oh. Remember singing that song? How many of you guys ever went parking by yourselves and did push-ups in the back seat of the car? Try to impress the people in the next car. I remember one time Sim and I were 18 years old. We were going to driving together for the first time. And we were kissing and cuddling. It was our first date. So this time I thought the time was right. I said to her, "You want to get in the back seat here?" She said, "No, I want to stay up here with you." Whoa. Every hand. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When I meet you, girl, you know I'm not the kind. Always breaks my heart or two, happens every time. I've been pushed down, I've been pushed round. Come on, every hand now, here we go, it's Friday. Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress. Hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye my love, goodbye. Come on now. Oh Cecilia, you're breaking my heart, you're taking my confidence, lady. Oh Cecilia, I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please to come home. Come on home. Alright, come on. The Beatles, 1962. Shake it up baby, shake it up baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on, baby, come on, work it on out. Work it on out, you know it's quick little girl. Quick little girl, know it twists so fine. Come on, put a little closer, put a little closer. Let me know that you're mine. All right, come on. Every hand clapping. Where it began, I can't begin to know it. I only know it's growing strong. Wasn't spring, and spring became the summer. Who would have believed you'd come along. Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good time never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no. Look at the night, and it won't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off on my shoulders. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching warm, singing out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, bum, 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 but that never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh no, no, no. Hi Mary, Patrick, Angeline, I love you. I'd like to see us all there. Gosh, we had 8,000 people watching us yesterday. It was incredible. And, we're all locked up too. And if I don't sing and get out and tell some jokes and have some fun with people every day, I'll blow up. So you got to keep her going. I know we're all going through a very difficult time, but like I tell my family, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just, it's something that's happening in our lifetime, and we just got to be careful and be safe and protect the people around you, and then don't go to crowds and don't be having people over for parties and stuff like that, because one person gives it to 2, and then 2 gives it to 4, and then 4 gives it to 8, and then 8 gives it to 12, and on and on and on it goes, right? But I remember we were playing golf down in Cape Breton last summer, and after the golf game, all the guys in the shower were walking around naked. And this guy walked by me stark naked, and he had a plug about that long sticking out of his rear end. I said, "What happened to you?" He said, "You wouldn't believe it. I was coming down the 4th fairway, and I hit my ball in the woods and went looking for it, and I found this bottle. I rubbed it, and Jeannie came out. Jeannie granted me a wish." And Jeannie looked at me, and he looked at my golf club. I said, "How long have you been playing golf?" He said, "I've been playing golf for a long time." He said, "If you let me out of the bottle, I'm going to grant you one wish." And I said, "No shit." The long plug, yeah, the long plug. Wow. So, we've been, this is my 5th day of doing shows this week, and got a lot of wonderful people following us. Smiley Guy, hi Smiley Guy. Lee, Beth, yeah. Robert John, the Blues, yeah. Hi Jimmy, love you're doing. Thank you. It's that, and when you see these shows, and if you hear the jokes or something like that, and funny things happen in your life. My brother went to see a dentist one time, and the dentist said, "What's wrong with you?" He said, "I think I'm a moth." The dentist said, "You think you're a moth?" He said, "If you think you're a moth, you should be going to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Why would you come see me?" My brother said, "The light was on." Oh yeah, he's quite a character. I remember one time I left my my favorite cat with him, and I went on vacation, and so I called him up. I said, "How's my cat?" He said, "The cat's dead." I said, "What?" He said, "The cat's dead." I said, "Don't tell me the cat's dead. You'd give me a friggin' heart attack. What you should tell me is that the cat's up on the roof. And then you call the fire department, and the fire department come over, put a ladder up against the house, and the fireman went up to get the cat. He got a hold of the cat, and the cat scratched him and fell and died. But don't come out and tell me the cat's dead. You'll give me a friggin' heart attack." I said, "By the way, it has mother." He said, she's up on the roof. We were down at Cape Breton once. There's a kind of alcohol drinking there. There was a lady driving on the road one time, and the police pulled her over and said, dear, we suspicious to think you've been drinking by the way you drive, and they would take the breathalyzer. So she took her over the car, she blew in the breathalyzer, and it went bing, blew the machine up. Man, I said, you with a couple of stiff ones tonight, eh? She said, oh, it tells that too, does it? We're in this bar, and this woman came in, and she had a tank top on. And up goes her arm like that, great big black hairy armpit. So she said, who's going to buy me a drink? Every head in the bar went down. But the old drunk in the corner said, I'll buy the ballerina a drink. After a while, up goes her arm again, great big black hairy armpit. Who's going to buy me another drink? The old drunk in the corner says, I'll buy the ballerina a drink. This happened 4 or 5 times. So finally the bartender went over to the old drunk and said, why do you think that woman is a ballerina? And the old drunk said, any woman that can lift her leg that high has got to be a ballerina. We got to sing this one for rock and roll stuff, right? A long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make them smile. And I know if I had a chance, I could make you pee your pants. And maybe you'd be happy for a while. But January made me shiver. But every paper I delivered, bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. And I can't remember if I cried when I heard about the widow bride. But something touched me deep inside the day the music died. Come on now, though they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. So much heavy to the levee would drive. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I'll show you sing it one time, come on. So they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. So much heavy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love? Do you believe in God above? If the Bible tells you so. And do you believe in rock and roll and music that can change your soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? I know you're in love with him. I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes and started singing that rhythm and blues. You were a lonely teenage romping buck with a big carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was good luck the day the music died. Come on now, so they were singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. So much heavy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. Rock and roll. Hi, Rodney, Bob Dooley. Gosh, I haven't seen you in a long time, Bob. I hope you're staying well. Hi from Barrie, Ontario, Newfoundland. We've got people, Stellarton, Ontario, Vancouver, all the way from Vancouver. Hi, oh, wow, holy mackerel. That's crazy. More from Newfoundland. Oh, I love Newfoundland. We were there over last year and we played in, first time I ever heard this sing, we're playing in Badger. And over in the mainland and everywhere I played across the world, when you have a 50-50 ticket, it's called a 50-50 ticket. So the little girl got up to the break and says, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the half and half. I never heard that before, the half and half. An old fellow, 80 years old, was driving through Halifax last night, 3 o'clock in the morning, and the policeman pulled him over. He said, sir, where are you going this time of the night? And the old fellow said, I'm going to a lecture on alcoholism and the abuse it does to your body. And the policeman said, who'll be giving a lecture like that this time of the night? He said, that'd be the wife. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ed Levick, how are you? Anybody knows Ed Levick? He's a wonderful guy. Ed spent many years with me in the road, and it's really nice to see you listening tonight, or today, Ed. And you'll be back to work next year, I guess. I don't know. With the buses going the way they are. Lisa, hi, how are you? Anyway, we're going to have a couple of songs for you. Here's a song Stan Rogers did. It was kind of a nice song. I love Stan Rogers' music. If you get a chance to go to Stan Rogers Festival, you should, because they do a wonderful job down there. And I was there for, I think, 5 years one time. And how's it going? That's the wrong key for me. I don't know. How still lies the bay in the warm western airs, the flows from the crimson horizon. Once more we tack home with a dry empty hole, saving grass with the breezes so fair. She's a tiny Cape Islander, old but still sound, but so lost in the long liner's shadow. Make and break and make do, for the fish are so few. She won't be replaced should she flounder. It's so hard not to think of before the Great War, when the cod were so thick and so plenty. Foreign trawlers go by now with long-reaching arms, taking all, but we seldom take any. And the young folks don't stay with the fisherman ways. Long ago they all moved to the city, and the ones left behind, old, tired and blind, to work for a pound or a penny. In Make and Break Harbor the boats are so few, too many are pulled up and rotten. Old houses stand empty, one that's hung to dry, blown away, lost and flat. I could see a big dragger churned up the bay, leaving lobster traps smashed on the bottom. And they think it don't pay to respect the old ways that Make and Break men have not forgotten. Oh, we still keep our time by the turn of the tide in this boat that I built with my father. Still this to the sky, the one longer and I, we're just like old friends on the water. In Make and Break Harbor the boats are so few, too many are pulled up and rotten. Old houses stand empty, one that's hung to dry, blown away, lost and forgotten. In Make and Break Harbor the boats are so few, too many are pulled up and rotten. Old houses stand empty, one that's hung to dry, blown away, lost and forgotten. Make and Break Harbor. For all the fishermen out there, and give them a great big hand too. Hi Dale Bungie, how are you? Nice to see you listening too. And Tony. Oh my gosh, people here from all over the place. Lindsay, up in Ontario, how are you, sweetheart? I was taking care of the dogs, are you? Oh, that's nice. But I'm doing this now for, I guess, a week. And a lot of wonderful artists out there. I can't believe it. I'm watching the other kitchen parties and stuff like that. And it's just so nice to hear people singing. I've never seen the likes of my life, I'll tell you that right now. And I guess people have been working so hard, they never knew they could get on Facebook and sing a song to people to make somebody happy. And hi, Paul. Paul Connor's watching. How you doing, my buddy? I'll give you a call later on today. Jack, how are you, my buddy? Good to see you. And so it's the weekend coming up now, and everybody's getting ready to open their cottages. And they're saying, don't open your cottages. Do not open your cottages. Do not leave your house. And because they said it's still one person that's doing hair and doing fingernails and trimming beards and stuff like that. and that person is the undertaker. So stay home. What's going out there is very, very dangerous, eh? And I want you to take care of each other. Sylvia's going to be with me tomorrow, and she's going to sing some songs with me. She's getting her pantry all ready and stuff like that, and then we're going to go try to sneak out and get a few groceries ourselves. We're getting kind of low, so take care of each other, love each other, and well, play with the kids, laugh, clap your hands, act foolish, just come out of yourself, because there's nothing you can do with what's going on today but have fun. And when this is all over, you're going to remember all the fun you had, and that's going to be your life from now on, because we're going to change. We're going to change. We've all been working so hard trying to make a living and doing this and that and the other thing. We haven't got time to say hi to people or have people over for supper and all that type of stuff. And so just take care of each other and love each other, because we're going to meet again somewhere down the line. So I'm going to finish off my little podcast today with our favorite song, little thing called Somewhere Down the Line. So I can say we're going to meet again someday, and you guys holler somewhere down the line, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to meet again someday, somewhere down the line. Come on. We're going to meet again someday, you guys, somewhere down the line. I don't know where or when, another place, another time. And we'll sing some good old songs and stories on my mind. We're going to meet again, my friends, somewhere down the line. Now the podcast is over, another day gone by. Good friends all around us, my, the time does fly. I don't know if I can find the words, but I'll try to, my friend. May God bless you and keep you until we meet again. Stay healthy, love each other, have fun. Thank you.